Welcome to Somerset County's National Ag Day celebration. We're excited to root where you are, and I'm joined today with my fellow commissioner, Paul Drake.
It's a beautiful day today.
Yes, and Laura DePrado.
Good to see you both.
Yes, you too.
Yeah, it's great to see you both, and we're gonna get our hands, I say get our hands dirty, but we really are gonna encourage everybody to root where they are, right?
Absolutely.
Things you could do at home in celebration.
Exactly. Laura is part of our Agricultural Development Board. Laura is also the owner of Final Touch Plantscaping. And I'm Melonie Marano. I'm the Deputy Director of the Somerset County Commissioners Board, and thank you for being with us today. We're celebrating today the role of farmers in Somerset County, what they do to keep us fed, and the hard work and tireless jobs that they have. So thank you, farmers, on all our behalf. And we're here today to talk about where food comes from and the mental health benefits of planting and farming and agriculture and horticulture. And it happens to fall, our celebration, with National Horticulture Week too. So this is a really a perfect time that it coincides there. So Horticulture Therapy Week. So today, Laura is going to teach us how to force bulbs.
Yes, I am. On the table, daffodil, their bulbs. Irises, their bulbs. I know that you've seen these somewhere in somebody's yard, your own yard. Brought for you today, iris bulbs, and that's these beautiful irises that are blooming right here. Take out one or two, okay?
Nice. Okay.
And I also brought daffodil bulbs, which is the beautiful bell-shaped flowers. Commissioner, can you go ahead and take out a couple as well?
All right.
All right. And so bulbs, oh boy, who doesn't love bulbs of many different varieties? You have daffodils, you have the iris, right? And what I want you to do is just look at your bulb for a minute. And can you tell what the top is and what the bottom is? And
it looks like this is the top because it looks like
shooting
the
out, right?
stem is coming out soon.
Yep. So you know the top, you know the bottom, all right? And again, all the energy and the nutrients required contained in your bulbs. No matter the bulb, that bulb has that special underground energy and storage of everything it needs in order to produce these beautiful flowers along with many other types. So why don't you put your bulbs down a minute, okay? And Commissioner, why don't you open up that jar of stone. I call it pea gravel. You can use any type of stone you have around your property or anywhere. What you're basically going to do, and why don't we get, here, you know what we'll do, maybe a scooper, so you can both take turns. And what you're gonna do is you're gonna take whatever container you want. So I have these glasses, which they're gonna put their bulbs in their glasses after they put the pea gravel in. But you can use any kind of cool little jar you have at home to make it whimsy, make it special, put a little personality into it. And you know what, I'm gonna do some too, so when you're done. And you just hold your glasses for a minute, Commissioner. So basically enough just to cover the bottom and give it a little shake so it's kind of flattened out to cover the base. There you go. And if you want, you can both add a little bit more. Go ahead, add a little bit more now. All right. And so basically, what you're going to do is, depending on the size bulb or how many bulbs you want to put in a particular container, well, that's going to dictate how many bulbs you can even hold, right? I'm going to give mine a little shake too. So you have, what bulb did you pick?
Daffodil.
Okay, go ahead and just insert it in. And Commissioner, you do the same.
Alrighty.
All right, and I am going to take, actually, I'm going to just take one of these. I have a tulip bulb here showing all the roots, okay, as well as new shoots that are already pushed through the bulb. And I'm going to just go ahead and place it right in the center. Now, it looks like all of our containers can only hold one, but you can probably hold two bulbs in there, right?
Do the same species?
Yeah, go anything you want. And you can mix it up too. So let's say you want to do two of a tulip bulb or three, or mix up, do a daffodil, do an iris, do a tulip, whatever you can get your hands on, and place them, like nestle them in together. Maybe that's the best way to put it, right? Cozy them up. And then what you can do is you're going to put a little bit more stone to cover it. And I'm gonna try not to let my bulb flop around, okay? I'm holding my glass up so that you could see what I'm doing. And Commissioners, I'm gonna have you do the same thing. So I am holding the bulb with my finger, and I'm gonna just continue to add more stone. And by the way, it's a matter of your own preference. You could still expose the bulb if you want. I'm going to expose the bottom of I say the base of the bulb, where the stem and the base of the bulb meet. I'm going to continue I kind of like the way that looks. It's kind of pretty, right?
It is pretty.
So you could do it any way you want. You could bury your bulb, so as if it's underground completely, or you could just rest it on top of the stone. So Commissioner, you could do the same thing, however you want to do it. And while she's finishing that up, what I'm going to do, I'm going to demonstrate. Now, here is where you can actually pour water, okay? So I'm going to pour water, and Commissioners, you're going to do the same with yours. And water is now going to rise to it till it hits the bottom of the bulb itself. You always want your water level to be in direct contact with the bottom of the bulb only.
Okay.
Do not drown or put your bulb underwater, okay?
Okay.
So water will evaporate, so each day you definitely want to check it. So go ahead and take your time.
Okay. So
All right.
looking through this, I guess it's good to have a
Yep.
clear.
Yep.
Is that too much, Laura? Or is that good?
No,
It's up to you.
no, that's great. And because
Okay.
your bulbs are nestled in there. So
All right.
as the water, and Commissioner, you could do the same thing, as the water level starts to drop down, and you do want to check this. What's so cool about this is the clear container that we have to do this with you today, you can see everything that's happening, okay? And wait till you see what's going to happen, literally what's going to seem like by the day. So we've now just put bulbs into glasses that we chose, and we're forcing them. And we're gonna force their blooms so they end up doing this inside and not outside, where we have to wait maybe quite a few more weeks. In a couple of weeks, this is going to be fully blooming.
Nice.
So we're accelerating nature. We're kind of cutting corners. Shh. So now we're just going to wait to see what happens. And hey, cheers to
Cheers.
growing and spring and
Happy
to
spring.
Agricultural Day. And you too can do this. And there's no matter what you do, it's going to be perfect. It's just going to be perfect. So don't worry about anything else. Just do what you think you got to do, and just enjoy it, because I promise you, you're going to just find the wonder and the joy of being able to do this and to see what's going to happen with nature. So it's really cool. Any questions?
No, it's terrific.
Wow,
This
looks
is great.
awesome.
Yeah. So you could stage your own little garden inside just by doing this all winter long if you wanted to. So thank you both
Cheers.
for joining me here. It's such a pleasure to be able to garden alongside both of you and be able to show all of you out there how you can pick your bulbs of your choice. And the ones that are blooming out there right now are probably crocuses, because they push right through the snow. And while we don't have any snow on the ground anymore, the ground is super, super cold, and crocuses love super cold. The next thing to come are our daffodils, our irises, our tulips, in many stages and phases over the next several weeks. So it's very, very exciting. Happy
Yes.
growing, everybody.
Thank
Yeah,
you.
thank you. Thank you all for joining us as we root where you are. Certainly, this has been a great presentation, Laura and Melanie. And as I sit here, hold my plant glass.
You did a good job too, I have to say. You really just don't.
But
He's
if,
a
but if you're
natural.
interested in learning more about local food sources, farm markets,
Oh, yeah.
farmland, and our preservation efforts throughout Somerset County, which is very important, you can check it all out on our downloadable content on the county website. That's Somerset County Ag Day for more fun. And we'll hope that you'll join us again next year on March 24th, 2023, which will be the 40th anniversary of agricultural preservation throughout Somerset County, which is an incredible milestone for Somerset County.
It's absolutely wonderful.
We want to thank our staff as well for all the great work they do. Reach out to Caitlin Katzer, Tom Bocino. If you need assistance on agriculture in Somerset County and farmland preservation efforts, they do a wonderful job, and we want to thank them as well. And thank you, Laura. Thank you, Melanie.
Yes.
Thanks
you,
for
Commissioner.
what a great opportunity to come plant.
Cheers. And give us your
Grow where
feedback
you
on
are.
how your bulbs rooted where you are, okay?
Cheers.
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 Cheers.